here. Where's Single Ace? How are you? I'm on Single Ace. We can't start without you. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I might eat pizza without you, but I wouldn't do that. It was a very good game. Ryder coming off 2 wins against Marist and Iona. Ryder came in second last year. Kevin Baggett was coach of the year. They're an excellent program. They lost a couple of fifth-year seniors that really hurt them. And I think Okie Rafer is one of the best guards in the league. With that being said, it was a team win. I feel like Javion just wouldn't let us lose. He was really good in the huddles again. Levon was excellent, doing a lot of nothing. And I don't mean that in a cynical way. He was just very steady, but he stood at the top of that zone. We played zone the whole second half. I don't know how Boeheim does it, but that's why he has much more wins than me. He's going to outlive me because you got to have a little patience. And we couldn't really, they started 4 guards. We couldn't stay in front of them really. Levon was just like, I got the top. I'm cool. I'll keep. In other words, he was very good at he didn't make any great plays, but he did a lot of good things. I want to make sure everybody understands that. Defensively, because, the old Gary Williams line, nobody recruits defense, nobody evaluates defense. They barely give the defensive player of the year, and then they talk about how many threes Curry hit. Well, Levon Long played really good defense tonight. But the defensive player of the game was Kenny Wormley. I'll take questions, and, we were lucky to get that win, and I really appreciate our fans coming out.
I think you held them to 4 points in the last 7.5 minutes and 2 for 20 from 3.
Well, yeah. I mean, that can happen. Look, Evan, look, we tried to play Emo. It wasn't his fault. I want to play Emo Silas in the first team. I want to play him. In other words, he's a senior, and we all decided he should get some minutes. And the first team we plays 4 guards and a 6'6" guy. So that's tough. But Evan was in there. In other words, I wouldn't mind going big. I've had Brett up there at the top before, but Levon's awfully big. That's what I mean. Levon played 37 minutes. He played the whole – I don't think he came out in the second half, did he? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
So we got Kenny up there, we got Nico up there, we got Levon up there, you got Brett in the back, and then you got Javion, who's your anchor because he blocks shots and does all that stuff. That being said, yes, we are long up there, and we can get longer. Like, I'm not afraid to go big. I don't want anybody to think I was mad at Emo or anything. And Evan Fisher getting 5 minutes is good for us because, remember, Kelly Olnick averaged 2 points his freshman year. I really think Evan is going to be like him. It's going to be a little progression, but he shoots the ball, and he's really good. In other words, we can go big, and we might have to play zone, and that's something I thought about. And I was a little disappointed in myself for playing so much zone, but I've been thinking about that. I've talked to Single Ace goes to the road games. I've been talking about we may be a good zone team. This guy's, Spider-Man over here, really long. I guess he's the worm man, but he's really long. Nico's really long. Levon's really long. Brett's tall. Brett can play the 3. Levon can play the 2. Javion obviously with his shot, but Evan and Emo, and I guess the problem is you're gonna have to sit there and grind it out. That's my point about Boeheim. I guess you just sit there and say, oh well, and hopefully we win 2 out of 3, and they don't make threes. They didn't make threes. I look like a genius. If they made threes, I wouldn't sleep for 2 days. You guys got a question for Kenny because he was the one that guarded him.
Kenny, you guys know he's a
Yeah.
player. What do you guys look to do against him?
I just tried my best to contain him. I knew going in he was a good player. He was going to put up shots, and I took the challenge on. And I feel as though I did good this game, containing him.
What's it like playing zone for an entire half? Everybody wants to kind of lock up their guy, man to man.
Yeah.
You have to kind of be in the zone. How do you approach that?
Zone is more teamwork. You see man to man, you got to stop the guy in front of you, but zone, you got to guard your area and pass the guys on to the next guy. So I feel as though we did a good team effort playing zone.
Kenny, as a young guy, as a freshman on the team, you go, how nice is it to be in a tight game like this and you win it?
Don't answer that. No, I'm just kidding.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting playing in these big games as a freshman. I played in these games all my life, so I'm kind of used to it. But it's always fun playing in the TU big games.
How about the fact that you're able to pull it out, though, in 4 minutes? It was a 1-point game, and you guys end up winning by 11 points.
I'm always confident in my team. I knew he was going to pull it out by 10, 4 minutes up.
What did we say in the huddle with 4 minutes to go? And we said it's not how you start.
Oh, yeah, it's how you finish. So, I mean, I'm always confident in my bros and my brothers. We always finish the game.
I think it was Nico who said it, actually.
Yeah.
Right? So you were teaching.
Yeah, it was Nico.
It sounded like they were making it hard to get the ball instead of Javion in the second half with their zone. When they kind of taken him away, how do the other guys have to kind of step up and make them
Talking about our team.
Yeah, your team.
Oh, well, everybody steps up. Well, different people step up different games, and we seen how Jay was getting double teamed in the post, so everybody just figured.
I think Ryan did, right?
Yeah, the first three.
The big three was
Yeah,
Ryan.
the big three. So we just play inside out, pass in, give it out, open three.
And then Nico got a good one when I said move without the ball, and he looked at me and he said, "Why?" While the play is going on, I'm like, "Move without the ball." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Move without the ball." He does, and he catches and gets a 4-point play. But he's I mean, in other words, he was like, yeah, "I'm open," but they were sagging on Jay. You got to kind of move without the ball. But Javion, he don't care if he gets. Javion, right?
Yeah.
He just wants to win, right?
Yeah. Nah, he's definitely a team player.
Kenny, you guys are 8-0 at home for the first time in a while. How does it feel to know that you guys are protecting your home court?
We're very confident playing at home. I feel as though we're not gonna lose at home this year, but that's just me. And I feel as though the team does too.
Good for you.
Same question, Jim.
No, I mean they have it's them. It's not me. Tonight was not me. I just kind of wanted to see what happened, and this is something I've been thinking about. And I've been I watched that team in upstate New York, who's won quite a few games, and you have to sit there and roll with the punches when you play zone. You have to trust the players a lot. You also can't play as many. That's why in other words, we've been working with this a little. I think Boeheim doesn't play as many guys because Kenny said you have to communicate. You look at our minutes. Kenny had 24, and that's because he had 2 fouls in the first half. We really played 6 guys. We really played 6 guys, and gotta get Kinnan in there in the second half. It's not his fault. He's doing well for us. So I just want him to move without the ball too. But I'm learning. This is a new thing for me. I've been a press and running guy since the day I stepped on the basketball court, and so maybe we will be a zone team. So, but I think it's Kenny's point about you're talking out there a lot, right?
Yeah.
About passing the guys off,
Yeah.
and you have to communicate with each other. So now we got to beat Canisius. We've never beaten them, Kenny. We're 0-5 since we've been there.
Okay.
See, we're out.
Thank you.